Hi,
Hi,
Krista.
everybody.
Hi, Furlers,
Whirlers.
Furlers.
Oh.
How is everybody? How are you, Crystal?
Okay. I wish I had more time before the holidays, but
Are you anywhere near ready?
no,
No, Pam's
no.
not here today because she's finishing her Christmas shopping.
Yes. Well, she
My
has a lot of home remodeling too.
Oh yeah, she's remodeling her entire house. Hello there, Brianna. And Froggy were went to knitting. Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
Crafted Bones, Carolyn. So happy to have you guys here with us today. Gabe, when we posted the picture of our live, it posted Pam's kids from Halloween. We don't know why. We're trying to figure that all out. But we figured, we could zombify it today, right? Victoria. So happy to have you all with us.
Yeah.
I have all my kids are done, except we are going to one of their gifts is something they're gonna get. They're gonna get new bikes. So they'll go after Christmas to get them. But everything else we have got. Some of my oldest son's stuff has not arrived yet. Some of my husband's stuff has not arrived yet. And one of the things I ordered did not come back as what I thought it was. I'm very disappointed.
Oh no.
Can't talk about it yet because he's downstairs. But next week I'll tell everybody what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to wrap everything though. It is my tradition every year on Christmas Eve. I get a big bottle of wine and I wrap all the gifts by myself. Christmas Eve with my bottle of wine.
That's nice.
I've been
Yeah.
doing it since I was like 20, 21, I guess. 21.
So now do you wrap them the night before because you're a procrastinator or just because that's tradition, or did it start
It's
with?
I don't know. I guess it started as procrastination and then it just became tradition that I just wait till Christmas Eve. I am the kind of person that if you give me like 12 days to do 2 tasks, I can't get them done. But you give me 1 day to do like 100 things, and man, I just bang them out. So I've learned, unfortunately, that I work best in those situations.
Mhm. Are you
Show,
hosting?
Susie, Crystal, everyone joining us. I'm sorry, what?
Are you hosting any Christmases?
Oh, Vinny has COVID right now.
Oh
So,
no, I'm so sorry to
oh, I
hear
thought you knew.
that.
Yeah,
I
he's got
didn't
a very
know.
mild case, thankfully.
Okay.
And I tested negative, and the kids are all fine. So he had a fever for a day, a headache for a couple of days, and some body aches. So, but fortunately, I think we had it way, way, way back before anyone knew really what it is. So
Hmm.
Rosie had it once this year and had it for like a day. So,
Hmm.
but
Well,
even
I'm
with
glad he
man,
has a mild case.
yeah, well, it could be a lot worse. So
Could
fortunately, it's
be.
a mild case.
Mhm.
But yeah, so obviously we're not gonna have anyone around. It's just gonna be us.
Right, right.
We'll celebrate. We told my son and grandparents and all that. We'll do something after the holidays.
That's nice.
Trish, I'm with you. I didn't wrap them, but they all came from Amazon,
Yes,
most of them, or Etsy,
I
Amazon.
for 2 years now. I think most of mine have been Amazon because I don't want to go out.
A memory pops up in my feed a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm done Christmas shopping. I guess it was a couple months ago. I don't know why I never shopped from home before. I would go to the mall or I would go to the stores. And a couple years
Right.
ago, I said, no, I'm staying home and doing it. I think I was pregnant with my youngest. And
Okay.
ever since then,
My mom and I, for 18 years, I think, we did the Black Friday shopping, and then she moved to a different state, so we couldn't anymore. And since then, it's all been online shopping.
I've never, ever done Black Friday shopping.
It's I don't know. I know every city is like different, and I told one of my friends she went up north with her sister, and I was like, you need to be prepared for lines and waiting. And she got there
People
like,
got
oh
guilt.
yes, and
Horrible.
stampeding and ramming with carts, and it's fun to
I'm
people
laughing
watch.
about it, but I don't, that's not funny. But yeah, no,
Right.
I've never wanted to be in that fray.
Yeah. It's fun to watch like the grumpy people. Like you're then just stay home. Like just stay home.
You know what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Susan, she thinks she's done.
Always forgetting something.
Always,
Always.
always, always.
Well, we had to wait to get my father-in-law's gift like later. What we're getting was like a big thing. So, but then Vinny got sick, so we couldn't go get it. But we're
Hmm.
gonna see them later.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it's we put up our tree late this year. I don't think Pam even has her tree up yet.
I don't think so. I put I have 2 trees, and I put them up yesterday because we're moving. So
Yeah.
everything is like we
I
just
wouldn't
have
even put them up.
furniture. Yeah. Well, I have a 4-year-old, so he
Oh,
loves like he's that Christmas spirit. It's
yeah,
fun.
you can't ruin
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, my
So
youngest
we're
is 7 and he's still, but and that damn elf. Did you put that elf out?
oh my gosh. I gave my 13-year-old the job of the elf, and he's been sitting in the same spot for like 5 days.
I Pam does the thing where it doesn't come out till the tree arrives. So I started like I'm like, I've noticed that we do it the same day. So I did it with my kids and he always hides in the tree the first day.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would have not done it, but they kept asking, "When's the elf coming?"
Hmm. And do you have the little reindeer pets?
No, but what we have is an elf that next week I'll show you guys. It was my grandmother's. I think I showed you, didn't I? It looks
You
really
did.
scary. Like it's this little, but it must have been like the original elf on the shelf. It's like 60 years old and
Hmm.
they traveled together. So
And you
Scout,
have a Santa that goes along with it, right? You have
yes, but
2?
except this year the kids asked if they could play with Santa, so I just let them
Oh,
have Santa. But
that's nice. That's
but
nice.
they love pulling out like because their oldest brother, my oldest son is 22, and then my daughter's 10 and 7. So they love like all the things their older brother made. Like a sled, like they play with it. They just love all of that stuff. But we
Mhm.
didn't do a lot this year because we just moved six months ago. But we don't, we didn't buy all our new furniture yet. When you
Mhm.
build a house, how expensive that is. So
Right, right.
next year. Next year will be the
Next
good
year.
Christmas.
Next year. Same here. Same here.
All of us at Furls. Next year will be a good Christmas.
Right, right. Amy just bought her last thing.
My daughter asked for handmade crochet gifts for Christmas. Ooh, yeah, 2 days ago. I love when they do that. They're like, I want this for Christmas. I'm like, sorry, I already did your Christmas. Next year.
Right.
I have not done homemade gifts. I did buy though. I know I showed Pam. I think I told you like all of these like rings, like the big
Oh
size,
yeah.
because I'm gonna make like wall hangings for them. But then I decided I would just give them the yarn and the hook things that I bought, and then this week when they're off, we'll make them
Oh,
together.
that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
And I'm gonna teach them both to sew because they both want to sew.
Nice. And who are you teaching?
Both little ones, Enza and Rosie.
Oh, oh my gosh. What great memories. What great memories you're
And my whole
making.
family was crafty. That's how I learned. I guess it's just I'm born to it, but I did that all growing up. I learned how to sew, I learned how to crochet, I learned how to knit, all of those things. So
Mhm.
the striped stripper duster, that's a very pretty pattern. So yeah, that's a cool one. So there are a million, I'm exaggerating. There's a whole bunch of patterns for Crochet Foundry that would be good.
Mhm.
Hurry
Yeah,
up and get some gifts.
we're on week 3 of our crochet along. That's starting
Mhm.
today because tomorrow I don't want to be posting a post for week 3, so that is officially posted, I think, this morning. So yeah, go ahead and post your
Ooh,
WIP.
Froggy, I want to see your Christmas ornaments. Post them in the Crochet Foundry Makes groups. I want to see what you made.
Mhm.
Every year I say I'm going to do things like that. I never do.
I think I did for 1 year, like I made gifts, and then I got one person that just didn't appreciate it, and it was a big letdown. Like, why did I put my
Um,
time into it? But
I'm fortunate that I have never had anyone react that way to a homemade gift.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, they always wear it. My niece, I used to every year when we lived in New Jersey, we'd get together with my husband's family and my sister-in-law, my niece, and my mother. I would make them a new mother-in-law. I would make them a new scarf every year for
Mhm.
Christmas. And they loved it. And they would, and they'd wear it all year round till they got the next one. But
Mhm.
oh, I have to tell you a funny story. My sister-in-law had one of my scarves, and
Mhm.
someone she worked with was like, "Oh, is that a creation crochet pattern? I know that." And she's like, "Oh, that's my sister-in-law." And she's like, "No, it's not." But it was just so funny.
That's
It
awesome.
was hilarious. She's like, "That's not your sister-in-law." But yeah,
Right.
it's
It's
cute when
so
you.
nice getting that recognition. Like last week's live,
Uh,
someone was watching and
Devere,
then
knowing someone was at
heard
Target.
Davina's voice.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I love it. I
that's
always do.
hilarious. Oh, that was great.
So our tree is covered in homemade ornaments too. I showed you the wooden ones that we made. Did I show you?
I don't think so.
So speaking about crafty, my mother and my aunt and my grandma were all crafty. My aunt cuts out ornaments out of wood and then paints them, but she does them. She makes snowmen out of family pictures, so it's like you can tell it was a family picture because of how people are posed, but they're
Yep.
snowmen.
Mhm.
And she does Santas and the three wise men, birds, all the things. So every single ornament on our tree is handmade by either me, one of my kids, my aunt, my mother. It's the only thing that wasn't handmade was the star on top, but I love it.
Oh, you'll have to post that in the group. I'm curious to see.
They're so cute. She sells them. I love them so much.
Hmm.
So we made them. She brought the wood cut out and she put the thing on it. We painted them and we made the hooks. We make them out of metal and they got the cute little twirls in them. But yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
love
my goodness. Carla, I'm so sorry to hear that, especially for a baby blanket. Bad people.
Oh, yeah.
Some people don't appreciate it. They don't realize how much work and time and thought and skill and your own hair goes into it.
Yes. I shed constantly and it's picking it out.
Pulling it out of the, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
even not crochet stuff. My husband will come home from work and he'll be like, I pulled out one of your long hairs in the middle of a meeting. Sorry.
My daughter's hair is literally past her butt. I mean, it's long. And finding her hair around is everywhere. Hi, Crystal, everybody. Carla, Kayla, Catherine. Ooh, lots of K's. Well, we understand you're not having time to start on the crochet along, Catherine. You've got time. Maybe we'll extend this one. Ooh, Francis is from New Jersey too. That's where I was born and lived half my life. Where in New Jersey, Francis? That was my grandmother's name too. Are you doing any crochet gifts this year? Did I ask you that?
No, just with like moving and putting the house up for sale and the home inspection, and I have been so focused on all of that I have not crocheted in general. Like I know.
Yeah. Cheryl asked about the hooks. Yes, we have changed our logo on our hooks, or the lettering on our hooks. So the little scroll kind of thing that used to be around our F is no longer there. So I don't know if I don't have any in front of me, but we did do a story on Instagram, I believe, or there was something. I don't know if we ever got it posted. If not, we'll be doing it soon. We've been kind of busy with the holidays, but yes, we changed a little bit of our branding on our hooks and some other new products that are coming out. So, but they're ours still. So I don't know if there are some copies of our hooks out there, but I don't think any of them have furls on them and written on them anywhere. But if you ever have any questions, you can always write into support@furlscrochet.com and we will make sure. Jersey City, Hudson County. I was born in Ocean County, and then I lived in Mercer County and Burlington County. But my family is from up north, up near Jersey City. So I know.
Connie is just learning crochet.
Good for you. Tension on your chain, good girl. So I will say though that tension on a chain is the most difficult of it, the chain part of it. Crocheting, once you've gotten a couple stitches down, your tension's easier to figure out. So I would mix it up and do a little bit of both. And I highly recommend foundation stitches, learning them now at the beginning. I can't crochet without them. I use them for everything. Oh, Crystal muted herself. We all have our children home because of the holidays. So if either of us,
the clock.
Oh,
it's the clock going off that I muted.
Mine's your clock. I told her when I went on, I might have to mute myself because my kids might decide to have a fight while I'm, Michelle loves foundation stitches too, especially when you're a designer, right? Like it's just so much, you can do so much more with foundation stitches.
Lacey says she loves the Odyssey hook. It's the only reason she's able to crochet. That's amazing to hear. Love hearing that. Me.
If you don't know, I have a chronic pain syndrome, and that's how I found Furls, was looking for a hook that I could crochet with. It's my living. I need to be able to do it. And then I kind of just talked to the owner enough and ended up when he was hiring, I was in his ear and I got the job. So it's been going on 7 years now, 6 years, 7 years.
Wow, it's been
So
that long.
this is the 6th. Yeah, I think I just had last year was my 5-year anniversary, so I'm in my 6th
Okay.
year. This August will be 6 years. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Crafty Bones is asking about a restock in Odyssey. Do you know
Iris
that?
is coming, and they're being made right now. So our Odyssey hooks are made in Burbank, which is where our warehouse used to be. And they're making Iris now. They're coming probably mid-January, and then I just put in an order today to restock all of black, white, navy, and turquoise. All of the sizes we are out of, and then I'm going to be putting in an order. The next one's going to be to restock any pink, peach, lime,
In yellow?
yellow, yes, and yellow. So you'd be happy to run a Florida Furls for us. We're going to be expanding everywhere. Hopefully, that's our plan. So yeah, our warehouse is in Austin now, which is where Harrison lives. But I told him the next one's coming here on the East Coast, so I can run
There
that
you
one.
go. There you go. That's a great idea.
Susan's working with an Iris right now. Yes, I love Odyssey. I started with Candy Shop. That was my gateway drug into Furls. Forest will be. We are trying to bring Forest Green back, but it probably won't be to the end of around this time next year. But yeah, we've got 3 or 4 new colors coming in
Mm-hmm.
2020. Very excited.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then I started doing Alpha, and then it was Odyssey, and I'm still pretty much on Odyssey. What was your first?
I can't remember what my first hook was. I think because I have so many and I switched, like I don't have a favorite. Like I love them all and I match my yarn and my hook. So
Yeah, if I'm using thick yarn, I like the longer hook, I like a streamline. So I
oh,
either use the wood, or the swirl streamlines. If I'm using real thin yarn, I like my Odysseys the best.
right.
But yeah, I still pick up. It depends. If I'm using really luxurious yarn, I have to use my Alpha. Like I just have, like I
Mm-hmm.
have to put them together. But Odyssey is the one I pick up most of the time
Mm-hmm.
because I usually use.
My alphas are okay. If the yarn doesn't match any hook, I'm going to an alpha.
Yeah, we've got enough. We can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I switch. I try not to switch halfway through because they are, depending on the length of the hook, it will change it. But
Right. Susan
so
matches as well.
yeah, love it. I love seeing those pictures. And Libra. So we only release 2 new zodiac signs per year. So we are releasing them all. But it may be a while. So, and we try to release them in the month of your birthday. So, the next time we release, whatever hook, it will be during that zodiac sign. So it might be a while till we get to all of them, but we will get to all of them. So
Mm-hmm.
mine's probably going to be at the end. So I hear you. I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio's not on the books for any time soon. But any tips on a complimentary yarn for the peppermint streamline?
Oh.
That's a good question.
I
don't know. I'm going to think about that. I'll get back to you. Let me remember. Margarita makes Naughty Crush. I'll try to think of something and then remember. Yeah, amigurumi. The Odysseys are great for amigurumi too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Crystal and I said we were going to keep this one short because we do still have lots to do for the holidays. So we'll chat for a few more minutes. But is there any questions anyone's dying to ask us? They want to know. Ooh, Libra hooks must be opal colors. I'll keep that in mind. Stitch markers are progress markers. We've got a lot of fun things coming in 2022. So we plan about a year to a year and a half in advance for all of our things. So I'm sure you guys will love it though. Yep, streamlines, but for small tight stitches, I pull out my Odysseys.
Same here.
Me too. If I'm doing something small, I need an Odyssey.
Yep. Or amigurumi.
I love opal. Opal is my oldest son's birthstone. So pretty. An Aquarius hook.
I'm a Leo. I want a Leo hook.
Leo. Brianna's going to be very excited very soon. I'm not saying anything.
You're not saying anything.
2 peppermints and a lucette fork for Christmas. Ooh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Lucette fork, if you've never used a lucette fork before, oh, love it. That's something good for the kids too, because they can learn how to do it. It's really fun. They like making those things. I used to love doing that when I was a kid.
And we have a video on YouTube if anybody is curious on that.
I used to use, when I was a kid, it was the spool of yarn, the thread, like one of these, and then you would put 4 nails or 4 pins into it, and you would make something with that. It would go through the hole in the center. That was always fun.
I have never done I-cords until I got my Furls lucette fork.
Oh, I used to make them like cheating way with a hook, and it was a big pain in the butt. So when you make a hook, do you make them all in a set? I don't want a set, but that's not how it produced. It's a yes. Whenever we order a new color or new streamline, new wood, we make all the sizes at once. So we have them all. So you can purchase them all in a set. But then after that, sometimes we don't have them all on the site at the same time to get a set. Midnight Black Streamline, streamline with gold glitter swirls.
Right.
We've that's on the we have this big thing of all the different swirls we have thought of making. And again, we only do a certain amount per year, but black with gold glitter is one of them. I wanted black with hot pink and gold glitter, and I am not a pink person, but it looks really cool when we do it. What else do Lucettes do besides making chains? I've only ever made chains with them, but there's a lot of things you can do with the chains that you make. You can use them and you can use different thicknesses of yarn, which really change, and you can double thick your yarn. But you can do purse straps and bag straps. You can do belts. Someone talked about wrapping Christmas presents with them.
I wanted to do that this year, but I never got around to that.
Yeah. If I was doing what we used to do, like where all the family was there, and I used to decorate, I'd put little flat holly leaves and big bows and make them all super pretty. And the last couple of years, I haven't done any of that. Is there Black Wander? There is. So we have our Obsidian.
Yep.
Obsidian is our black. I have it. Hold on. This is I'm making that skirt for my daughter.
Aw,
she loves foxes.
Oh, that's adorable.
Sewing's my new obsession. So this is our Obsidian Wander. It's a really pretty black. It's still got some sheen to it, right? It's not like a super flat black. I haven't done anything with this color yet, though. I have not. I haven't either. Yeah. Now I might. I'm the person. Yeah. I know you're this way too. I assume you're this way. I should say. Do you like get an idea to start something and then you start it, and then you get an idea to start something else and then you start it, and then you get an idea to start something else and then you start it, and you just have half-finished things all over the place?
That's why I have like 30 whips going on.
I have things I don't even remember. They're at the end of every year. I go through them and then I go, I don't know what I did with this, and I just throw it in the garbage because I have no idea. Every year I throw out at least 15 things that are half made. If I really like the yarn, I'll frog the yarn, but most of the time I don't even want to be bothered. Just throw it away.
Well, you're better than me because I don't even go through them at the end of the year.
Oh, Tunisian hooks, which sizes would you recommend? It really depends on what yarn you're using, but I would say probably if I had to get my very first one, I would probably do a 5.5 or a 6. I prefer going up a hook or 2 sizes when I'm doing Tunisian because I don't want it to be too. I want it to have some drape still, so I go up a couple hook sizes. So I would say if you're using, especially like with the Wander yarn, I would do like a 5.5 or a 6. Would you say the same, Crystal?
I would, yeah. I think my first one was a 5.5. So
that's usually where I start with hooks, because even when I'm using thinner yarn, I still like sometimes to use a bigger hook. How well does the Wander wash for garments that would need to be washed?
I have washed mine several times. So I made a blanket. It's actually the blanket for the kit coming out.
Coming next week. We're so excited.
Yes. And during potty training, my youngest peed on it several times. And I have washed it.
And wash.
I have washed it, and I hand wash all my crochet just because I've never tried.
Frances says she doesn't see any obsidian on the site. I'm going to go double check and make sure it's on there. And if not, I will see what I can do because I believe they're still in the warehouse and I know we have some. So I'm going to go double check.
Yeah. So I have washed the Wander yarn several times and then I lay it flat to dry. And
obsidian is not on there.
Oh.
Oh, no, it is. It's there. It's on the third row, third one in, obsidian. So if you go to the Wander acrylic yarn, here, I think I can even link the actual correct one. It took me oh, that's the wrong thing that I'm copying there. It took me a minute to find it too, though. So Wander acrylic yarn, I accidentally put the wrong link or the wrong thing, so I got to copy it again. This should work for showing you the right variant too, but if not, it is the third row, third one in. Sucker for their Whims Merino. So we had done this big blowout sale on Whims. It turns out we still have a lot of it that when we moved our warehouses, it was still there. So we're going to be doing another big sale. So if you like the Whims Merino, you're going to get a second chance to go get some more Whims Merino. It's going to be a little while, but keep an eye on the site. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll be the first to know. We are also in the process of curating another yarn line. We haven't decided exactly what it's going to be yet, but probably in 2022, we're going to have another yarn line, which we're very excited about. We're kind of split on who wants what, so we'll have to see who wins. It was funny. We were talking yesterday, and Pam's like, "I'm on team this," and I was on team this, but we both see the value of all of them. How do the rewards work? So just so that everybody knows, and I believe we sent out, we might not have sent out the email yet. It might be coming out this week, but our rewards program that we currently use, we have found that it doesn't work in the way we wanted it to. It doesn't work great. So we are replacing our rewards program with something that you guys are going to like even better. The way the rewards program is set up now, you can't use what you earn when there's a promo going on. You can't use 2 codes at once. So it's hard to find a time to redeem your points because you always have a sale going on. And you can only use a certain amount at a time, which then again makes it hard. So we have changed it so that if you have rewards now, we're going to be making it so that you can use them. And by the end of January, we're going to be getting rid of the program. Like I said, we're definitely sending out an email. This is just something we discussed in the last couple of days, but you have a time to use all the rewards and you can use them all at once, which means if you have a lot, you will get a significant savings on your thing. But yeah, Amy says she upped it here and it made no sense. It was not set up the way we thought it was going to be. So we are in the process of right now finding one that is so much better. So you guys will actually get gift cards instead of promo codes, which can be used in combination with promo codes. So it will be so much better. We will give you a chance to use what you have now. Meredith, I wouldn't worry about it right now because we are changing it, but just make sure you are subscribed to our email list. You can go to furlscrochet.com, and I think if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a place to sign up at the bottom, right? I'm going to double check that.
Sorry, my clock's going off. 12 times. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Yes, if you go to our website and you scroll, I got to find where it's on there.
It's right below the join our newsletter, get 15% off banner at the bottom.
Yes, at the bottom. So you can join our newsletter. And then once you do that, there you go. You just have to scroll all the way to the bottom. Sign up for a newsletter, and then we send emails to everybody. And Frances, if you have a lot of rewards in the next week after Christmas, keep an eye on your box because we are making it so that you can use them all up before we close out of that program. You'll have a month to do it. You'll be able to use them all. And then we will be rolling out the new one. And like I said, the new one is so much better. You'll get gift cards. You can use them at any time. So it'll be great. We got a lot of fun, a lot of good things coming.
Another thing that the site offers, which I'm not sure if a lot of people know it, but we see it a lot in customer service. You can get notified when a product becomes in stock right to your email. So on that product page, there is a button that says notify when available. So you can get notified right away. I know we see that a lot. So that is.
Oh, I forgot to mention too. You don't even, people wouldn't even have to sign up for a rewards program. It will just be,
Oh,
if you spend this much amount of money with Furls, you get this sent to your inbox. So we're not making people, as far as I know, you don't have to sign up for anything different. It's just going to run through, like, we know how much everybody has spent in the back end. We don't know. Our systems know. So it will just automatically send people out gift cards when they've hit certain amounts. And I think we've said like for every this much you spend, kind of like Kohl's Cash type of thing. I don't know if you have a Kohl's and you do the Kohl's Cash. It will work more like that.
mm-hmm.
Can we use the rewards and the discount code that was sent when we went up a tier together? That I will have to double check. Stephanie, you can also write at support at furlscrochet.com if you have a question, and we'll get it forwarded over to Pam, who's doing all of the Reward Plus stuff. I don't think we can go back to do it. I don't know for sure, but I don't know if we can go back and retroactively add rewards. But with the new system, you won't have to sign up. So that will be a bonus for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We live, we learn, we find better things. So, but that we're always doing that. We are, one of the things we are always working on is bringing better things to our customers.
Mm-hmm.
They will expire. The ones that we're doing now are going to be expiring because we're going to be getting rid of the program. But we have it set up so that instead of only being able to use a couple at a time, you can use them all at once on a promo. So we're going to be sending out all that information next week. It just happened to come up here, but you'll get it in your email. You'll be able to use them all. All right. So it's been a half hour.
Yeah. Do you want to do a giveaway?
I think we should do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. What should we people? How about their favorite Christmas cookie or holiday?
Ooh.
Cookie.
Cookie. What's your favorite cookie?
Either Italian wedding cookies, which are like a really soft. If you ever had them, they're so good. They melt. It's like a Russian tea cookie is another one that's very much like that. Or I don't know. Nut cups. I don't know if they're really cookies, but
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
They're like a little mini pecan pie. They're like in the little muffin tray, and they kind of taste like a pecan pie. What's your favorite?
My favorite is my sister-in-law's sugar cookie recipe, and she will not give it out. Like, I'm desperate. Like, I've tried begging her, and so if anybody
it's probably like the pre-made stuff that you buy.
I don't know, but they're so good. Like, I just ate, like, she gives me a bunch, and I just ate my last few ones like a couple weeks ago that I had in the freezer. But yeah, she makes her own frosting. And all I know is it has almond extract in it. And yeah, I keep
it would be my mission to try to replicate it. My husband, he likes sugar cookies. They're his favorite, but I do pizzelles for him every year. So I pull out my pizzelle maker and make pizzelles. But my mother used to make peanut butter press cookies. And dip them in chocolate and then peanuts. Oh, I love that.
And snickerdoodles.
I'm not a snickerdoodle person. I am not
a
cinnamon person, really.
Okay.
But Russian tea cookies and my two favorites are coming up a lot. Pfeffernusse. Pfeffernusse. I love Pfeffernusse.
Oh, Thin Mints. Girl Scout Thin Mints.
Oh, yeah.
Now I want cookies.
Now we're just talking about cookies.
Yes, I do have to hire a private investigator. I've tried so many bribes and everything to get that recipe, and
I bet you it's like the pre-made stuff that she just takes out of the thing. I mean, I've seen people do that. I always get compliments on like my chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, it's the recipe on the back of the bag. I don't know what the problem is. All right. So I'm going to scroll. We're going to give away. We should tell people we're giving away. Today at the top of Furls, we're doing our Furls. I want to use the right word because there's so many different kits and packs. The Wander Adventure Kits, which is 2 skeins of Wander, 1 hook, and 3 free patterns. So you get to choose the ones that you want. So we have the hook. We've curated 2 skeins of yarn with the hook. So those you don't get to pick, but you get to pick which set you want. So if you click on the banner, you'll see there's the Pisces kit, the Cookies and Cream kit, Supernova kit, and we've curated them for you. So you will be winning one of those. We're going to give one away right now. I'm going to scroll in a second. I'm going to have you stop. And
we're
we're
going to do last week's first.
Oh, yeah, sure. We're also going to go to last week's. Crystal's going to scroll. I'm going to tell her to stop, and we're going to give it away. So we'll do last week's first. So you tell me when you're starting to scroll. You ready? Okay.
I'm starting to scroll.
Okay. Stop.
All right. We have Kayla Myers Helverson.
All right. So if you are watching us now, email us at support@crochetfoundry.com, and Crystal will get you your prize out. We'll put a little note in last week's too, in case you're not watching now, so that we make sure you see it. And now I am going to scroll. Oh, correct. Kayla is watching because I see Kayla Myers Halverson. So I'm going to tag her here in case she went away.
Last week.
Yep. Kayla. Let me see if it's going to let me tag her. No, but I can write her name out just in case. I knew the name sounded familiar. Okay, so she's last week's winner.
Yep. Whoops.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish writing this. Please email Crystal at support@crochetfoundry.com with winner in the subject. Okay. Now we get to pick.
All right.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to let that post. Okay. I am. Oh, hold on. I went too far. Oop, okay. I'm starting to scroll. Tell me when to
stop.
Stephanie Munez, oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. So Stephanie, you are our winner today. So you please also email Crystal at support@crochetfoundry.com, and we will get you your prize.
We have someone that loves the 12 Days of Christmas deals. So that's
awesome. The giveaways?
Yes.
That was such a clever name. I think like Pam is our queen of puns. But she was saying giveaway and she said gift at the same time. And I think it just came out as like a mistake. And I'm like, no, I like that. Gift away. It's perfect. So there are giveaways. We love them. They were fun. We'll do them again next year too.
Cheryl, we're looking at all of both Facebook groups for Furls and Crochet Foundry, the pages for Crochet Foundry and Furls, and then YouTube as well.
Yeah. So for today, for the daily winner, for the live winner, all of the comments we're hosting through something called StreamYard, so all the comments come through in one place. But when we go to pick back for last week's winner, we only choose from the Crochet Foundry Makes group. So if you're watching us live, you can win no matter where you're copying, where you're joining us from. But if you are going to try to win last week's and comment on the week previous live, then you have to go to Crochet Foundry Makes, which is our group, which is where we host our crochet alongs and everything.
And I'm going to post that now.
Oh, perfect. Yep, that's the group. So make sure you join there. It is to post any of your Crochet Foundry makes. So it's just for Crochet Foundry. But we love to see everything you make. So Crystal and I are going to say goodbye for the day.
And happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And we will see you soon. We'll see you one more time before the end of the year.
Before the new year. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And feel free, I'm going to go post in Crochet Foundry. We do only allow Crochet Foundry makes in the group, but I think I'm going to go post and see what you're making currently or what you have gifted or made for gifts.
Homemade Christmas ornaments that we did. We'll let you post some other stuff today because we want to see all the makes that you did for Christmas.
We do.
Oh, Jalan's with us. We love Jelana. Jelana is our customer service guru. So if you guys, we have two people who mostly handle customer service, and it's Diane and Jelana, and then Crystal helps out sometimes. But I'm sure if you've had to get customer service, you've spoken to Jelana. So, all right, everybody.
All right.
Have a wonderful
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.